Can you believe that this is a school? This is a classroom. This is a classroom. This is a huge surfboard swing. These are local kids playing. These are cactuses, cactuses. I don't know. This is a teacher's accommodation. And this is the name of the school. This is the main building. This is school lunch.
Is this spicy?
And these are Jacqueline and Rod. So this video is going to be about the story of Rod and Jacqueline, an Australian couple I've met about 1 year ago, and they really started from zero to create their idea of an international school. And I'm always fascinated by people who start from zero and reverse engineer their way to recreate the ideas they have in mind. So let's listen to their story.
So, welcome to Lombok. This is our little village in South Lombok here in Indonesia. And this is our little town of KUTA. And we're right in the middle of KUTA in a small village here. And we work so closely with our village and we just love it to bits.
So, Rod and Jacqueline, how are you doing?
Great, thank you.
Good. Are you prepared for this or not?
No.
We're as prepared for this as we are to be running a
As
school.
prepared as we were to start a school. The vision comes from many years of working with young people in Australia, working with communities and families in different youth programs. So over the years, we develop a real passion to help young people believe in themselves and believe that anything is possible, that they can change the world.
When we teach our kids what initiative is, we talk about it in a way that's, you know, if you see a need, meet it. And so in a way, we just grabbed hold of that idea in ourselves and said there's a need for a better education here.
I think children, when they're happy at school, they can learn more. So they need to enjoy the school, love the school environment, know how to get along with their friends so they're ready to learn. We wanted a special school that cares about kids, cares about families and the community, and a place that's beautiful and a place that's fun and amazing and inspiring.
You are a teacher here?
Yeah.
Hello, what's your name?
Uni.
Uni?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
Do you like it here?
It's amazing. Of course, I love it.
It's the best school, huh?
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, that story goes back a long way because since the day we got married and met each other, we had a dream that once we have a family, that we would be able to help our family enjoy the experiences of life overseas in a developing country, so that they would have those experiences outside first world problems and learn from the atmosphere and the environment around them. And of course the families and children that come with that, that's where they learn the most.
And the connection to Lombok specifically is through my younger sister. So she's also a teacher and she moved to Lombok about 15 years ago.
Apa kabar?
Bye.
Baik.
My name is Muniri.
Muniri?
Yeah.
And you are from Isini?
Yeah.
You have kids or no?
2 daughters.
2 daughters. And they are playing here also?
Yeah.
What does he think about this school? Because it's like in their community, they were already living here and the kids were already here, and like in August,
Yeah.
this Rinjani school come here. What does she think about it?
He's happy because the kids also can play, also can learn with the kids. Yeah, from our school.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And do the kids like the English class? So sometimes the kids can also do the English.
Apakah anak-anak senang belajar
Senang.
bahasa Inggris di sini?
Senang sekali.
Yeah.
Senang sekali.
You're so happy. Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy here. That's great.
Of course.
Terima kasih banyak.
Sama-sama.
Yeah.
Well, I was having a good think about this yesterday, and at this time, exactly 1 year ago, we had no school, we had no building, no students, no teachers. We didn't know exactly how we were going to do it.
We were going to have a school in an airport at one stage. We were going to be in Mataram Mall. That was our other idea.
Well, yeah, that was a good one.
And finding the location we have now was very last minute. Like it was at the final hour of where on earth are we going to start this school? We couldn't find anything. And again, it was from bumping into someone on the street with a friend, a very quick interaction of, oh, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Do you want to go and see it? Yeah, okay. And as soon as we walked into this place, it took our breath away. We knew this is exactly where we needed to be. Again, when we found the location of this place, not only is it beautiful and natural, it's actually within a village. And we actually have no fences. A lot of foreigners and a lot of development all around us here has huge concrete walls with security. Our facility here and our school environment, there are no fences, no gates, which means we are sharing all of our school resources and our playground with our local village kids. We don't want to be a school that's completely different and segregated. We want to learn from the kids in our village and they can learn from us as well. We definitely don't want to be snobs or not have any understanding about the local community. Our heart is for the community, so everything we do is about them. We offer English classes as well, and we invite our village children to be involved in some of our lessons, teaching us about things about Ramadan and traditional songs and music. They get involved every now and then with some of our activities, which is really cool. Oh my gosh, I thought we learnt a lot in the year. Well, we had about a year and a half of planning and trying to start the school, about 18 months of learning about how things work here in Lombok with the government and the rules and learning about a school. We thought that was a huge learning experience.
A lot to learn.
Then we actually opened and then it was a whole nother level of learning.
I think on top of that, I think we've learnt more about ourselves than we have even taught the children. And that's part of our process, in that we want to be a school that continues to learn, because education doesn't stand still.
So right now I think we're at 24 students. We have a few families that are transient, so people come and go a little bit in this area. We have a huge growth in the next 6 months for the early years program actually.
Yeah, so we'll be here in this lovely property for about another year. And then we have plans to develop, because we'll grow out of this amazing space, and we'll look for people to help invest in us and invest in the future of these kids' education.
Thank you for...
Subscribe! Give a good thumbs up, guys.
I think it's amazing what Rod and Jacqueline have accomplished already so far, and I'm curious what the school can bring them, the expat kids and the local kids in the future. And I think what we can learn the most from this interview is that when you have a vision and you want to execute on it, you are the only person who really has to work for it, has to grasp the idea and find the people around it, and you really need to go for it yourself, because no one else will do it for you. And if everything falls together perfectly, you might find yourself lucky to be in a paradise like theirs. That's it for today's video.
Subscribe! And click the belly button. I don't even know where it is. The bell button, you mean? To the subscribe. I don't know where it is though. I've never subscribed because I don't know where they are. Where's the button? Sorry, bye-bye. We have to learn now. Yeah, our name is the